Here's an exponential where we don't have the same base, so we have to change the base, right? We need the 64 and the 16 to be some smaller number raised to an exponent. And so let's take a look at an exponent table. Let's get an idea of like what could this be? So we need the 64 and the 16 to be the same. So, looking at a table to me is nice. I see 16 and 64 there, so we could use 4. I see 16 here, and if this continued, it doesn't keep going, but if it did, we could, into the 6, 32 times another 2, that would give us 64. And so that would give us a 16 and 64. So we really could use 2 as well. But I mean, the 4 is right there. It seems easy enough. Let's just use that. So we've got 16 is 4 squared. So I'm going to change this to 4 squared and then just bring down the exponent that's already there, times 3 minus m. And then 64, I'm changing to cubed. So 4 cubed to the negative 2m. And those are equal. So I brought down the little exponents in the exponent, and I changed 16 to 4 squared and 64 to 4 cubed. So just trying to make sure that you're clear on what all happened there. Okay, so if the exponents, if the bases are the same, that means the exponents are equal to each other. So these exponents are equal. So I'm going to ignore the bases for right now, and I'm just going to write down 3 times negative 2m is equal to 2 times 3 minus m. Okay, well, let's sort of clean this up and solve for m, and we'll have our answer. So 3 times negative 2 is negative 6, and that's an m term. And 2 times 3 is 6, and 2 times negative m is negative 2m. Okay, let's move the m's so that they're together. So add 2m to both sides. So negative 6 plus 2, negative 4m equals 6, and that is 0. Divide by whatever's in front of the letter, the variable. So we've got 6 over negative 4. And I just want to reduce that fraction. So I know 6 is 3 times 2, and negative 4 is 2 times 2. So those 2's cancel. So my answer is m equals negative 3 over 2. And negative 3 over 2 is the value of m in this equation. It will make these two sides equal to each other. So I hope that was helpful to you. That's not a simple one. The solving even is a little tricky. Or, anytime you have to reduce a fraction. So if you got negative 1.5, that's okay as well. But you would typically leave this one as a fraction. So negative 3 halves, negative 3 over 2. Okay. All right. I'll see you in the next one.